Hello Internet, and welcome to Behind the Meme. Today we have a look at what Cleopatra may have looked like. Egypt is a pretty interesting place with a ton of history. I mean, it is the only place in the world where you can find the pyramids, except for Las Vegas, mummies, except for the movie theater, and a lot of sand, except for the beach. You know what? At least they have their own walk. That can't be taken away or replicated. Walk like an Egyptian. Egypt is old as hell, and when I say that, I mean as far as countries go, they are basically like that old ass person in the store that decides to buy their damn adult diapers and prune juice with pennies, expired coupons, and lint. Throughout Egypt's existence, it has had numerous rulers, but one of them may be a bit more popular than the rest: Cleopatra. You have surely heard the name. There was actually a bunch of Cleopatras throughout Egypt's history, but the most popular was Cleopatra the 7th. This chick was a pretty big deal and had a wild life. I mean, they say she killed a couple of her siblings. She also ended up dying by a snake bite, which some suspect may have been a suicide. Due to her popularity, she has very often been the subject of art, like sculptures. Whoa, gotta cover up those bad boys. This isn't that type of channel. She has also been depicted in numerous paintings like this. That's a lot of boobs, which is something I rarely say, but I'm thinking of the kids here. She has even been depicted in movies, most famously by Elizabeth Taylor in the classic 1963 film Cleopatra. What the hell was up back in the day? Was everybody just running around topless? It sounds like we were born in the wrong time, am I right? Although she has been depicted in various ways throughout time, the fact remains that nobody really knows what she looked like, because sadly it would be a couple more years until the selfie became a thing. So it came as a shock to some people in February of 2018 when their Twitter user @LoveMeDown tweeted that scientists at Harvard University have created this 3D model depicting what ancient Egyptian Queen Cleopatra may have looked like. You know what? That's cool. Harvard University is pretty solid, so this must be accurate. We finally know what she looked like. She looks... Wait a minute. I've seen that face somewhere before. I feel like I spent a good portion of my younger years becoming a man while looking at that face for some reason. But how could that be?
It's Britney, bitch.
That's right. The picture that was accompanied with the tweet was actually Britney Spears. It was taken from her 2002 video game, Britney's Dance Beat.
With never-before-seen tour footage, Britney's music, and all her dance moves, once you get started, you'll never want to stop.
Who would have guessed that Britney Spears had a video game? And that's exactly where the humor of this meme has come into play. You see, the original tweet was just a prank, bro. But most people didn't seem to realize that this Cleopatra was in fact 1990s pop sensation Britney Jean Spears, who I actually saw in concert once, don't judge me. The joke went over a lot of people's heads and they began to flip out, with some people questioning the authenticity of the model representing Cleopatra and demanding for a legit article. Others pointed out that more than likely she wouldn't have had blonde hair. But for every person who didn't realize it was just a joke, there was others who did and began to have some fun themselves, creating a copypasta that used the same text referencing Harvard University, but instead of Britney, they used various other models to depict Cleopatra, with each example getting a little more wacky, a little more crazy, and a little more fun as the joke went on. So there you have it. What started off as one of the most popular rulers of Egypt eventually turned into a joke on Twitter that went over some people's heads and became a meme in the process. But hey, that's the internet for you, and on the internet, memes are king. Thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch my next video and stay up to date on all your favorite memes and trends. Much love and appreciation. I'll catch you beautiful people next time.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. For those who think young.